day, everyone. Today we'll discuss about geometric sequences. Geometric sequence is a sequence in which each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by common ratio, which is denoted by r, and r is just equal to a sub 2 over a sub 1 or a sub 3 over a sub 2. If ang ato nga arithmetic sequence is by adding, geometric sequence is by multiplying. And if we have a common difference for arithmetic sequence, we have a common ratio for geometric sequence. The general term of a geometric sequence, it's any term after the first of geometric sequence, a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, to a sub n, and so on, can be expressed in the terms of a sub 1 and r. So using the formula, a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Let's have an example. Write the first 5 terms of the following sequences. So we are given a sub n equals 6 times 1 half n minus 1. So kung ato lang balikan ang formula, this is the a sub 1 and this is the r, right? So a sub 1 equals 6 times 1 half and 1 minus 1 for n, since this is a sub 1, 1 minus 1. So we have the exponent 0. Any number with an exponent of 0 is always equal to 1. So that's why 1 half to the power of 0 is 1. So 6 times 1 is 6. Using the same process, we'll get the value of a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, and a sub 5. Okay, so we have here the 5 geometric sequence: 6, 3, 3 halves, 3 fourths, and 3 eighths. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 3 divided by 6, I mean a sub 2 over a sub 1. So 3 divided by 6 is 1 half. 3 halves divided by 3 is 1 half. So we have the d here, or I mean the r, the common ratio is 1 half. Example 1.3.3, consider a sequence whose first term is 4 and whose common ratio is 3. Find the fifth term. So we are given the first term and the ratio. So using the formula, we'll get the fifth term. A sub 5 equals a sub 1 times r to the power of 5 minus 1. So here, a sub 5 equals 4, the first term, 3, the ratio, and then 5 minus 1 is 4. So that's 4 times 81. A sub 5 is equal to 324. Another example, find the 25th term of geometric sequence whose third and seventh terms are 1 half and 1 over 32 respectively. We were just given a sub 3 and a sub 7. Using the formula, a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1, we'll find a sub 1. So we have a sub 3 equals a sub 1 times r to the power of 3 minus 1. So that is 1 half equals a sub 1 to the times r squared. So there, divide both sides by r squared. Why do we have to divide it? Para ma-cancel si r squared, and what will remain would be a sub 1. So 1 half over r squared, this is division. If we want to answer it into multiplication, we'll just get the reciprocal of r squared, and that is 1 over r squared. So we have 1 over 2 r squared. So a sub 1 is equal to 1 over 2 r squared. We'll substitute the value of a sub 1 here in the a sub 7. We have a sub 7 equals 1 over 32 equals 1 over 2 r squared, r 6, 7 minus 1. Okay, 1 over 32 equals r to the power of 6 over 2r squared. This is just by multiplication, or multiplying 1 times r6, so mahimo siyang numerator. And we have the 2r squared nga denominator. Using the law of exponent, here, 6 minus 2, since both variables are r, or the same variable r, we'll just subtract the exponent. So 6 minus 2, that's 4. So here, what we will do is the product of extremes is equal to the product of means. What does it mean? It's just by cross multiplication. You will just multiply 1 half equals 32 times r to the power of 4. Or 32 para si r, ang atong unknown na siya sa left side, so we'll put here 32 r to the power of 4. That is just by multiplying ha, and then 1 times 2 is 2. Divide both sides by 32, so that r to the power of 4 na lang mabilin, and then we have 1 over 16, the lowest term of 2 over 32. But this is not yet the final answer, that's why dili siya squared. How do you, what, fourth root? I think, fourth root. So, kana, para ma-cancel si 4, and that would be the same with the right side. So, we have r equals 1, positive, negative, 1 half. Anong 1 half? Kay fourth root of 16 is 2. Diba? 2 to the power of 4 is 16. So, we have r, we have a value of r nga 1 half. So, nanatay given, 1 half. Find for a sub 1. Using sa kaganina, this one, I'll just get back to this. Here, kaning a sub 1 equals 1 over 2r squared. Using that, we'll get the value of a sub 1. So, 1 over 2r squared. Our r is 1 half. So, we have 1 over 2 fourths. Nganong 2 fourths? This is 1 half squared is 1 times 1 is 1 over 2 times 2 is 4. So we have 2 fourths. And then, 1 fourth. And then we have 2 here sa gawa. So that's 2 fourths. Or, atong ibaliktad. So we have, di ba ang reciprocal of 2 fourths is 4 over 2? Or 4 over 2 is 2. So we have 1 times 2, 2. 1 times 2 is 2. So, a sub 1 is 2. There. So, find the a sub 25, since the 25th term ang atong gipangita. So, using the formula, we have the values of a sub 1 and r. So, a sub 1 is 2 times 1 half to the power of 24. A sub 25 is equal to 2 times 1 over 22 to the power of 24. Or 1 to the power, 1 over 2 to the power of 23. Kaya nga naman, we have here 2, bayan ni siya diri sa babaw, di ba? So we have 2 to the power of 1, although we don't have to write there 1. So 21 minus 24 is 23, that's negative 23. So mas dako man si 24 nga nasa denominator, so we'll put there the 23. So a sub 25 is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 23. We have geometric means. In the previous section, you learned about arithmetic. About arithmetic means, there is a corresponding concept called geometric means, which are the missing terms between two non-consecutive terms in a geometric sequence. Using the formula, a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Let's have an example. Find the two geometric means between 3 and 81. We are given a sub 1, which is 3, and a sub 4, which is 81. Okay, two geometric means. So it means this is 1 and 3, and then we have 2, 3, and then 4. Okay? It's not radius. Nasayop ni. Find the radius. So let's find the common ratio. So there. A sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. We have a sub 4. Itong gigamit. A sub 1 and then r to the power of 4 minus n. This is 81 equals 3r to the power of 3 or r cubed. Para ma-r cubed na lang mabilin, we'll have to divide both sides by 3. So we have here r cubed equals 27. 81 divided by 3 is 27. And then you get the cube root, the same with what we did a while ago. So r cubed, cube root of r cubed, cancel ang ilang exponent. So what only remains is 3, r, and then cube root of 27 is 3. So we have now the value of r, two geometric means. So a sub 2 is equal to a sub 1 times r. So we have a sub 2 equals 3 times 3. So a sub 2 is 9, and then a sub 3. Or you can just have it a sub 3. If you get now the common ratio, just multiply 3 times the common ratio, the a sub 1 times the common ratio. Now, 3 times 3 is 9, and then 9 times 3 is 27, and then 27 times 3 is 81. So there. geometric series. This is the sum of geometric sequence. For the infinite geometric sequence, a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, to a sub n, and so on, the sum of the first n terms is given by s sub n equals a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3 and up to a sub n. So here we have the formula s sub n equals a sub 1 times 1 minus r to the power of n over 1 minus r, where r is not equal to 1. Kaya nga naman kung ma-equal to 1, this would be 1 minus 1, 0, and dili pwede nga ang atong denominator kay 0. Kay kung imo nang i-compute sa calculator, that would be syntax error, and dili siya pwede gyud nga 0 ang ato nga denominator. Okay, find the sum of the first 6 terms of the given geometric sequence. We are given negative 2, negative 6, negative 18, and negative 54. So we are just given 4 terms in the given sequence. With, a sub 1 and r lang man po ang atong kailangan, di ba? So we have a sub 1 equals negative 2 and r is equal to negative 3. How to get the common difference? This is just by dividing a sub 2 divided by a sub 1. Negative 6 divided by negative 2 is positive 3. Negative 18 divided by negative 6 is positive 3. So we have the common ratio nga 3. Since we're looking for s sub 6, we'll use the formula s sub n equals a sub 1 times 1 minus r to the power of n over 1 over r. So substitute lang. So we have here the sum of the given sequence is negative 728. So gikuan ra ni nako ha, gidiretso. So 1 to the power of minus 3 to the power of 6, that's 729. 1 minus 729 is negative 728. Negative 2 times negative times negative is positive, but we have another negative here, so the answer is negative. Be careful with the signs. Okay, here write the terms of the summation of 2 times 4 to the power of I minus 1, where I goes from 1 to 5. Solution, di ba we have this in sequence? So, substitute lang sa value of I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 2 times 4. So, any number ha, with an exponent nga 0, that is 1. So, that's why 2 times 4 to the power of 0 is 1. So, that's why we have 2 here. And so, the sum is 628. Infinite geometric sequence. Infinite, walang katapusan ha. Consider the geometric sequence with the first term a sub 1 equals 1 half and a common ratio of r, which is equal to 1 half also. So we have 1 half plus 1 fourth plus 1 eighth plus 1 over 16 plus 1 over 32 plus 1 over 64 and so on. The sum of this infinite geometric sequence or geometric series is 1. If you will look at your book, there is an illustration there to know nganong 1 ang answer. Okay, so here is the formula for the infinite geometric series. So we have S equals a sub 1 over 1 minus r, where r is less than, or the absolute value of r. It means nga the value of r is always positive, but it is less than 1. So it means mga fraction ni siya kay less than 1. Using this formula, so we'll know that the infinite series is 1. Okay, a sub 1 is 1 half, right? Dire, buta na to 1 half. And then 1 minus the r nga 1 half. 1 minus 1 half is 1 half. So 1 half over 1 half is equal to 1. So we have the geometric series 1. Another example. Find the sum of the infinite geometric series. So we have 25 plus 20 plus 26 plus 12.8 plus so on. Okay, so we have a sub 1 equals 25. R is a sub 2 over a sub 1, which is 20 over 25, which is equal to 0.8. And 0.8, or the absolute value of 0.8, is less than 1, diba? So we will use the formula for S to have S equals a sub 1 over 1 minus R. So we have here 25 over 1 minus 0.8, that is equal to 125. Another, evaluate the summation of 36 times negative 1/3 where to the power of I minus 1, where I goes from 1 to infinity. So that's why it's infinite series. The first two terms of this series, so we have 36, a sub 1 a sub 1 equals 36 times negative 1/3. So 1 minus 1. Using this ha, kaya ang first series na itong gikuha. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have an exponent nga 0 here. 36 times 1 equals 36. A sub 2, we have 36 times negative 1/3. 2 minus 1 equals negative 12. Nga naman, kaya this is 36 times negative 1/3. That is 36 divided by 3. 36 divided by 3 is 12. Kaya kani, 2 minus 1 is 1. Kani, 1/3 gyapon magpabilin siya. So, it follows that R is, di ba, a sub 2 over a sub 1. So, we have negative 12 over 36. Our R is negative 1/3. Since negative 1/3 or the absolute value of negative 1/3, that is positive 1/3, is less than 1. So, absolute value is always positive. That is less than 1. So, we'll use 1/3 here for R. A sub 1 over 1 minus R. So, that's 36 over 1 minus 1/3. That is 36 over 4 over 3. Or we can have it 36 times 3 over 4. So, we have 27. So, that ends our lesson in geometric sequence.